This is an easy story to tell. All you have to do is count. It starts back in the 50s on the road. Count the foreign cars in this picture. Go ahead. We'll wait. Now add 20 years. Things have changed. This is the 1970s. Count the foreign cars in this picture. We'll wait again. We'll even help you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Things have changed. You want to know the facts? In 1950, less than 1 car in 1,000 came from overseas. There were so few, we never even worried about it. Today, the national figure is 170 out of each 1,000 cars. And we sure do worry about it. We're almost afraid to count them. The facts are even more dramatic when we move to the coasts. This is Boston Harbor. And those are Volkswagens. They're coming in. Move south to Baltimore. They're unloading here, too. Just a few miles away, they're rolling right by the plant where GM cars are assembled. Headed for our customers. On the West Coast, same problem. Different cars. Some people call them the Japanese Beetles. Their real names, Toyota and Datsun. In Los Angeles County, 410 cars out of every 1,000 on the road last year were foreign cars. That's 41%. And a real chunk of our business. Well, in the same county, more than 60% of all the half-ton and under trucks sold last year are made over the sea. That's more than 600 out of every 1,000 trucks. And we're still counting. They say what happens in California soon happens all over. And they might be right. Right here in Toledo, ocean-going ships are unloading in the Midwest. In Pontiac, Michigan, this dealership operates right down the road from our assembly plant. There are dealerships that look like this in Darien, Connecticut, Washington, D.C., Denver, Colorado, Dallas, Texas, and Detroit, Michigan, Motown, USA. They've come a long way in just 22 years. They are not the enemy. They're the competition. They're seeing the USA, all right. All right. But it's serious for you. Should we worry? The answer is yes. We're all involved in the problem. The designers are faced with a challenge. The sales force must work to sell our products. And the people in the plants must be sure our cars will meet the challenger. We can learn a lot from what happened in other industries. Most of us know that 9 out of 10 home radios are made in Japan. That industry is gone from the USA. Did you know that 2 out of every 5 pair of shoes are made overseas? Little league or big league? 9 out of every 10 baseball mitts sold in the U.S. are made somewhere else. That sweater you wear to the bowling alley? Where is that made? 7 out of 10 sweaters come from another land. And motorcycles. American motorcycles have just about disappeared. 19 out of 20 are foreign made. You get the picture? We're losing to the competition. We haven't lost yet in the auto business. They have their troubles too. But they've been gaining because we have forgotten how we made our business strong. We are strong when everybody comes to work every working day. We are strong when we do the job and do it right the first time. How many times have you heard someone say, "Don't work too hard"? Hard work is what made us strong. We are only strong when we are willing to compete with the whole world. We cannot hope for the government to save us. Tariffs and surtaxes only help for a little while. In the world market, foreign governments could increase taxes on our goods. That means people in other U.S. industries lose the competitive edge. When they're out of work, they can't buy Pontiacs. You see what we mean? In a short while, our jobs could disappear. So we really have to compete. Competing means we have to make better cars that will match the others in value. Each time the foreign car figure climbs even 1% in the market, 20,000 of our jobs are lost. 20,000 people looking for work. Yeah, that's a lot of people to go out of work. But 1% of the U.S. market is 86,000 cars. And the national figure? 17%. That means 340,000 jobs have been lost to the foreign cars. It isn't just the sale of cars that hurts. Jobs making and selling parts for those cars are lost. It hurts everywhere. Right at this moment, auto plants in this country are operating at 73% of what they could be doing. The lowest since 1930. That hurts in 2 big ways. First, we lose the production and the jobs it creates. Next, we lose the customers. When people are not on a payroll, they can't buy new cars. Well, what are you doing about it? Nothing. That's what happened in other industries. Nothing.
Washington, D.C. At a meeting of textile industry executives today, a spokesman expressed...
Now you can turn on your TV and hear the news.
...balance of trade and
the Japanese are taking over the textile and the shoe industry.
Most recent statistics show that foreign imports in textiles now represent 61% of the entire domestic market. In-depth studies indicate that little change can be expected.
That is not our plan.